I the arsehole for expressing frustration about my D&D character's death and then being removed from the campaign without warning? I, player, was in a Dungeons & Dragons campaign where my character was killed during an encounter. After some time, the DM brought my character back to life in-game, but they were immediately put into another dangerous situation and ended up dying again shortly after. I wasn't even informed this resurrection was happening prior to the session, so it was sprung on me. I felt really frustrated because it didn't feel like I had any meaningful chance to react or enjoy the second chance resurrection moment. I have been in limbo for over a month. After the session, I messaged the DM and said I was still upset about how the situation felt and that it wasn't fun for me and that I needed some time to step back and cool off before deciding whether I wanted to continue playing or make a new character. The DM responded, defending how the encounter was run and said they had already made adjustments for the campaign's difficulty. After that, I tried to clarify I wasn't arguing mechanics, I just was explaining how it felt from a player perspective and that I needed space. I didn't insult them or say I was quitting permanently, I said I would come back later and just needed time. A few days later, I noticed I had been removed from both the Discord campaign server and the D&D Beyond campaign without any message or explanation. Now I feel conflicted. I understand if they decided I wasn't a good fit anymore, but I feel hurt that there was no direct communication before removing me, especially since I had explicitly said I was stepping back temporarily rather than fully leaving. So I'm wondering, am I the arsehole for how I handled this? No one in the campaign, friends of mine, know I have been kicked yet. I don't know what to do anymore, I've been crying. Yikes, what a dice tease! This DM killed your character off, brought them back a month later, and then killed them off again immediately after? Not the arsehole, this player handled this like a champ and DM is clearly lashing out. It baffles me that the DM strung you along for a month's worth of sessions just to kill them off again instead of just asking you to roll a new character. I know the details are a little sparse on this one, but it kind of feels like the DM had it out for this character, or maybe even the player. And if his first instinct is to defend himself by saying, "I made the campaign easier, if you're dying too much, that's on you," that already says a lot. If I'm reading this correctly, OP didn't even suggest they were going to leave the game at all, just thinking whether they wanted to try and keep playing with this character or roll a new one, and they needed a moment to collect themselves and make up their mind about that. The rest of the table may be your friends, OP, but I'm really curious what they were doing in the middle of all of this, because frankly, I wish that some of them had stood up for you when your character had been killed off a second time. Are they all on DM's side, or are any of them in the same boat as OP? Maybe DM's trying too hard to play against his players than play with them. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments!